Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dishonored. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with your loyalist inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. I'm just getting the volume right on my end. I was just playing the loud-ass Nitro game, so I had my volume way down. When we left off, we had just decided to not take all of the pre-order treasures, but we did read the books we got with them. And we had one that was a overseer, the sort of atheist church of the Isles, looking into the magician assassin Dowd. And let me put those away. There we go. The notebook of the royal spy master, one of the people who was holding me prison and interrogating me. The early life of the crime lord Slackjaw and his rise to power, and the journal of the interview of an old woman named Granny Rags, who seems to do some sketchy stuff. With that, we also got blessed by by the outsider, a dark, chaotic god who gave us the ability to teleport, and also gave us the severed heart of the Empress that lets us hear secrets and see things.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
Well, yeah, this was a bar that had dog fights in it. It's literally called the Hound's Pit Pub.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Beautiful view. I'm upset we never got a mission in the clock tower.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
They're talking about the guy who brought me here on the boat. Hello. Okay, so the heart doesn't just tell secrets of
I had a
locations.
sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
The other servants don't like her.
It tells us secrets about people. No one else can see the heart.
Deals are made here.
Oops, that was the
Sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife.
It's full of secrets. I'm gonna try and get a lot of them, but there's dozens of those across this game.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Alright.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
I think that was Region, not him. Oh, hold on. Give me one about the guy.
Admiral Havelock
There we go.
has seen more corpses than all the rest
Glad to see
put
you got
together.
your rest, Corvo. You'll need it.
Excerpt from a letter of public concern by anonymous authors. Excuse me, I have a slight burp in the back of my throat. What you've heard here is the truth. Regardless of what you will hear from the authorities who rule over us, it is not a matter of coincidence that the former royal spy master is the one who stepped in when the late Empress fell. We, who remain nameless, believe that these events are interconnected. The signs of oppression are all around us. The Sokolov designs, originally intended to provide light and warmth in our homes, have been turned against us as a means to inspire fear and control over our movements throughout the city. And where did this plague originate? Some say it was imported. A wild theory, perhaps. One of our members risked her life to obtain an internal report from the government, which we will be printing and sharing soon, called The Exquisite Tallboy, extorting the virtues of the newest members of the City Watch. Or extolling the virtues. To those in the streets below these Viters are horrors, spread by stilted thugs who rain down fire on the sick and the poor. The tall boys are those people we saw on stilts in the vision from the outsider. To these eyes, the tall boy is another government bully, armed with incendiary devices, thickly armored and standing high overhead, looking down on the common people of the city. We know that their tall boys are heavily drugged, enabling them to imbibiting a substance that renders them resistant to pain, but also dulls whatever empathy they might normally possess. Exquisite? We think not. Copy these words and share them with your neighbors, and remember, when the tides are lowest, the truth will be revealed. So they're writing books to rally the people. Hi.
Oh. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Hey, I haven't even become an assassin yet. I only killed one guard by accident. I want to go read Professor P's mind. Piero.
Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams.
Ooh.
He is Piero Joplin. Even now he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too.
That's all the stuff he has, that we have in our attic, but that is something else.
Poor Piero. His elixirs have cured so much for so many, but they cannot cure his brain fevers.
Let's go see what's over here. Yeet. Yeet. There's, oh fuck, dangerous fish in the water, so I want to be careful of that. Right over there. A rune. So let's, oh god, how do I feel dumb. How do I open the menu for that again? It's been a hot minute since I played, hold on. There we go, that button. Alright. We could get vitality. I think I'll just hold off on spending this bone charm for now, actually. Until we have more to get stronger things. Eh. Let it recharge a little. Sorry, bumping my mic a little bit, adjusting the volume. Give it a moment to recharge. Alright. Yeet. Yeet. And let's press on to the next mission. Or to the first mission, really.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
I already talked to him, don't worry.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
The distillery district. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupted and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin, is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. You just take your pick.
So, fun fact, originally the game was supposed to be open world and you would get everywhere through the sewers and running around, but when they realized that was too optimistic, they made it a series of small overworlds connected via boat and doorways. Part of me wishes that we had gotten a fully open world one, though.
But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Let's get our heart out.
They are burning the whales.
Hey! What is it? I think that last one was moving.
The doom of Pandysia has come to the city.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark.
That's the flooded district, another part of the city, and Pandicia's the wild continent. I'm being attacked by fish. I'm being attacked by fish.
Good.
Ow.
Keep them coming.
Alright, let's... Here. And this will give us a nice high area to get a look around from. This is a nice view, just in general. Oh no, I hit the wrong button and drank one of my health elixirs. So where are we within the greater city? Oh, there's a boat. So we're still on the same side of the river we were before, because there's the clock tower across from us. Dunwall Tower, I think, is off in that direction, so we've gone upstream. Where we came from is further down in that direction. Which I think feeds well into the open world environment they originally planned, because they could have very easily just had you run, you know, up a couple streets to get to this locale. Dead man. Death in the Month of Songs. Ooh, what's a good tune to sing this to? Excerpt from a larger work translated from Old Sarkonin by Sarkonia is the southernmost island. She was shy of the mirth of the heart. I can't sing good. She was shy of the mirth of the hearts, hiding from my scented letters. A sun developed cure for my loneliness. She was smiling in the mirth of rain, eating figs that straight from the tree, a dream of sailing around the isles. She was wet in the month of the clans, to her sailor cousin from Surlero, a shrill bird drilling at my chest. She was dying in the month of songs, struck by a disease from the east, a terrible kiss on her distant lips. Bone charm. And we'll take that little bit of money. So bone charms are equipable. These are sort of like the minor buffs. Drinking from faucet recharges a small amount of mana. That's a pretty good one. And it's one that I can always just unequip and re-equip later. We can eat rat skewers if we want. Oh! I launched one off. And we can't quite fit underneath here. I wonder if we'd be able to fit if we were sliding. Not gonna try. So this was once a bridge across. Almost all the bridges got destroyed in an attempt to hold back the plague, as well as a portion of them destroyed in the floods. Because a bunch of floods happened. I don't think I can get on top of this. Yeah, nah, sadly not.
Half the block dead from the plague.
Better them than us. At least some of them had money. 1, 2, 3, heave!
Okay. So where we need to go is off in that general direction. But I want to go and get all the bone charms first. And I've got dark vision now, right? Yeah, let's make use of that.
Attention. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district.
He's just a normal citizen, not a town guard. He's not going to care if he sees me.
Have completed the removal of infected bodies.
So this is a map of the area. So we're right here. Up here is the distillery district. This is Clavering Boulevard. The Golden Cat, which is the most famous brothel in the city. And Holger Square is where I need to be. But I want to go up this way first to the distillery district. Well, after I get some of the collectibles around here. Like the ruin that's off in this direction. Oh god, there's a town guard over there. Yeah, the town guards are keeping an eye out for me because they're going to recognize that I'm a wanted criminal. For reasons. Oh. Just trying to get in the tree.
Granny, 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 come out with
Oh
me.
fuck, I hit the wrong key again.
Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead.
Keep drinking my health potions by accident.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Behind her home.
Grand.
Just throwing dishes out her balcony.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
And I'm actually gonna quickly, so I don't keep drinking my potions by accident. It's currently assigned to R. Let's change it to H. Now I won't do it by accident.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
She's the one from the book I read.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. She's not stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny.
Hi.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have?
I told you the knives go on the left.
So,
They've always gone on the left.
how lethal should I be against these guys?
Must have found something. Hear that, Granny? Whatever you got, Slackjaw gets a cut. Nothing personal. Just bottles.
Now, I always played super non-lethal, but canonically, Corvo is a little bit of a lethal guy.
Come on, let's get this. You can't fight for. Take.
Oh god, oh god. Hang on.
Let's see what's inside. Please.
Well,
No
that went well.
about to get shaped.
Can you tell I don't fight a lot in this game? Let's see where my last autosave was. Alright, it gave me an autosave right then.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't be
Blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. She's not stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny. We're wasting our time. How much could she
No really
have?
good
She digs in trash.
vantage points I can reach, huh?
I'm dry as an overseer's prick. It's just a bit. Come on, let's get this guy.
Oof. Oh Jesus, he set me on fire and just immediately took me down. Oh man, that's no dizzying. Again, you can tell I don't do combat in this game a lot. And you die pretty fast. So you know what? I think that this time vitality. Not a big increase to health, but it'll be something.
Are sad today.
Oh, it feels like... Hang on. Sorry, my mouse sensitivity went off.
Oh no, that's not
Let us in, Granny.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind. What the? Come on, let's get this guy.
Ah, that went much better. I didn't even need the vitality boost. Yeah, that's gonna raise chaos a little, but whatever. They're fucking thugs.
I told you the knives go on the left. They... Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
She left a gift for me upstairs.
If I was a birdie, I'd want to eat that. Yes, I would.
A rune.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst blot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
There was still something else, wasn't there?
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they will
Rags danced at court. Men begged to marry her.
get.
She's mad. She gets mad when you go down here, but if we're fast, there's nothing wrong with stealing from a mad old killer woman.
Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Shut the door.
Don't mind why I was down there. I didn't take anything. What are you talking about? Alright. Actually, hang on. So, that leads to Bottle Street. Ah, somebody just left some shit sitting here. Got some food.
Let me out. I'm fine. That's not what we heard. It was just a cold. Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. And there's an inspection fee. To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out. Oh, you don't want to talk, Doc? Fact is, Bottle Street gonna take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done.
Yeah! Get back. Damn it.
Buddy, give me a hand. I'm trapped.
Alright, that went well.
Hey!
Here you go, sir.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that.
You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Alright.
I will be glad to rest. He was in prison for 5 years, then changed his name to Griff. No one suspects.
Second floor. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man Salt to Greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut their tusks cut their tusks of ice seal, cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles of North Tivia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engrave the bones of the greatest beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. But of course, when you know what you're doing, it can be much more than that. Foods heal you slightly more. And we've got some more stuff if we want to get another upgrade, but we'll hold off for now. Ooh. A geological survey map. So, you can't really tell it, but this is an expanded version of the Isles. The actual Isles is that tiny little island there, and that's the continent of Pandacia. Alright, let's get up somewhere nice and high. Recharge. Alright. We can still sense a bone charm in that direction, or a rune in that direction. And I believe that's the house that Granny Rags wanted us to go and get the rat guts from. You know what? We'll do that next week with more Dishonored. I've been enjoying this. I'm looking forward to doing more of it. If those of you on YouTube watching, Rebuild 3 goes live on the same day. And if you want more action, stealth type content, you have the turn-based adventure of Mutant Year Zero to Eden. Boy, oh boy, have I been struggling with that game. I'll see all you next week. Ta-ta!